job's a joke, you broke. Your love life's the away.
All right, welcome to the SMC podcast. Good news, Trump's got COVID.
Bad news.
Unfortunately, he's recovered.
Oh.
So,
That's really
yeah.
disappointing.
2020 gets worse and worse until it gets better, and then it gets worse.
Yeah, they'll give you hope and then snatch it away from you.
It's like that, you know, the emoji thing where it's like the stocks just go up and down.
Stonks.
Stocks. Describe 2020.
It's like when the waiter takes the plate out from underneath you. You're just getting into the meal and you got a little thing on to stop things from falling onto your clothes, and then it's gone.
No, it's like
Hasn't been touched, the steam's barely come off the plate.
it's like you see the waiter who's just waiting your table, and he's coming out with a plate of food, and he's like walking in your general direction.
He
You
walks
get all
past your
excited.
table.
He walks past your table to someone else's, and you just sit there.
Yeah, that's describe 2020 in a
Well,
word. Stocks.
Unfortunately, we had to watch that debate of his. It's
crazy.
I
it's
did-
like watching two children bicker.
I didn't watch it. I was expecting it to be like a segment on Match of the Day, but it wasn't.
It sounded like the two of them were complaining about which map to vote on for Modern Warfare 2.
No, this one.
Will you shut up?
Did Trump really
Wrong.
call Biden's son a drug addict?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the big one.
No, he was like
He hinted at it, but it was more Biden
No,
that
he-
broke up his...
No, he was a drug addict, but like he's recovered, like so.
It's a bit of it.
But like yeah, he kept getting angry at him.
You can't really say
Yeah,
that.
and then Biden brought up that Trump was calling Americans that fought overseas cowards.
He was a Trump. He was saying, I think they were on about like George Floyd and all them, and your man Trump was like,
I know them.
your man Trump was, he was like, I'm probably the best president for African Americans.
Sure, you've seen the meme where it's like,
It was like next to Abraham Lincoln.
Okay, Mr. Trump, next to Abraham Lincoln. You know, one thing I really liked about that was when Donald Trump said, I always had my mask on me. He pulls out a Bible, a pocket Bible with his mask in it from his jacket pocket. He holds it up in the sky and puts it back.
pulls the Bible out of the microwave.
He's got the Christian voters on his side.
That's how you win the entirety of the South,
Yeah.
including Florida.
Trump got her bam.
So he thought today was like Tuesday, and he COVID like
Yeah.
by Thursday.
That's what another thing I'm wondering about. I know they're fairly far apart, but would your man Biden might have it now?
Yeah,
No,
because
they
both of them had
entirely
probably
distanced.
interacted with each other
He's
before
been-
yeah.
the whole thing.
No, he's been tested like 4 times. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they entirely
Yeah, 'cause-
distance.
It makes sense.
You're thinking if he gets it, he's just going to turn to ash like all those people from Infinity
He's
War.
like, what's he like 70?
His
He's like
eyes would
78.
roll into the back of his head, he'd start pulsating, and then he just turned to a bright light. He's gone.
It's like in Star Wars when Palpatine is like, I'm too weak.
No,
You know, when
I'd say he might get into office and then he'll probably just die of like some sort of organ
No,
failure
I-
or
oh,
something.
you know in episode 4 where Obi-Wan just gets cut down and he disappears.
He's just a suit floating.
All he just says,
His mask.
Biden's mask and his blue
And then
suit
that was
just
another
falls to the floor.
Donald
his
Trump
little
was like,
American pendant makes
Donald
it
Trump was
sparkle.
borderline crying about that. He was like, why does Biden always have a big mask on? Was he trying to protect himself? You know, that 70-year-old man is very prone to COVID-19, not wanting COVID-19. What the fuck?
No, but do you think it's real though? Like, that he actually has it?
Probably not.
I
probably-
don't think it was real because I think it's more, I don't know, to show how strong. I think he said it in an interview or something.
We
He was
can
like,
He said that it
No,
was
he-
like nothing, but he might have just been asymptomatic.
yeah, but like, well, not only does he have the money to be able to afford the best type of healthcare and the best doctors.
No,
you know,
I don't think he even has to pay.
And then he brought him.
well, yeah, but like he's the president. He's obviously prioritizing everything kind of to help him is pushed to him. Really.
The only American with free healthcare.
Yeah.
No, he actually.
And then he brought up Limerick. Like, I've never been so
No,
really?
disappointed.
No, Limerick.
Yeah, he said
There's a company, Regeneron, in
Yeah.
Limerick. They're the people who made the drug that kind of helped him combat it. So Limerick had to do something to get into the world, and you had to save him.
2020, baby.
God damn it.
In all
Trump
fairness,
joins
though,
romance.
Regeneron sounds like one of those companies that would be in those sci-fi movies, you know? The ones that,
Yeah, it does, yeah.
they're like in charge of the whole world.
Yeah,
like they
yeah.
basically run the place.
No, that's like they have like a private army.
But yeah, I think it might have been just a hoax because it's kind of like, what is he, like 74 or something?
And he recovers
72,
in like
around
less
there.
than 3
I think
days.
it's 73.
But yeah, he's like early 70s. Like he shouldn't have survived that. He probably wouldn't have like I think he's
He's overweight as well.
yeah
No,
He could have been asymptomatic,
Oh,
as
yeah,
unlikely as it
speaking of
is.
yeah. I
Have you
know,
ever seen him eat a pizza? My man eats a crust first. It's disgusting.
Yeah,
He eats his pizza crust first. He just lifts it up and
Have you seen the way he drinks water? He like
No.
grabs the bottle like this.
It's like a child.
Like the underside of the bottle.
yeah.
You know when you're in mass and they're like drinking out
Yeah,
the
the
fence?
priest, he comes
drinks
up
water
with a
like
lot of
that.
wine.
Yeah.
Like he's chugging a bottle of wine or something.
Okay, but
He's
my
very
question for
sophisticated,
you,
pinkies up and all.
Yeah.
my question for you, if we were in America and were registered to vote, who would you vote for and why?
Kanye West.
Jonathan, he's got a good answer.
I think it's Biden and Trump. Like they're the only
It's
ones who
flat out.
can't.
Yeah.
vote.
Only reason I'd ever head into one of those booths is to just throw some rubbish inside. I'm not even joking.
To be honest, neither of them are very good, but obviously Biden is probably more.
The better
well,
of two evils.
Yeah, he's.
A
Well, it's like,
racist, violent person, or just a paedophile. It's
No,
quite nice having the
Speaking of
choice.
like canvas is not them. Didn't Joe Exotic run last time?
Oh,
He ran for he did run for president,
Oh, he did.
and then he ran for mayor or governor of a town.
oh,
He ran for president first. He's like, he's not seen that. He's like,
Yeah.
crutches. My name's Joe Exotic.
I'm gay, I'm broke, and I simply refuse to wear a suit.
I will not. First of all, I'm not going wearing a suit.
you know, Biden. He went to like this school, like this all-girls school, and they came out and danced for him. And
Oh, I
he
saw
lit-
that.
Yeah, and he
Wait,
said like, I can't.
I
He's
can't
like,
wait to see
I got
you
good
in 4
news for
years'
you. The
time.
dance is great, and I got bad news for you. I'm coming back again.
He said he'd like to see them again in 4
Yeah,
years' time.
Next time, I want to see them dance for me again in 4 years' time.
Sure, it's like that Netflix.
Right.
Isn't there like a Netflix program now about it again?
There is 100% something going on with Joe Biden.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah, have you ever
something-
seen him? Like,
some
whenever they're
form.
taking
That's
photos
very-
of him, he's always darting a child.
Yeah, that's kind of the common theme of 2020.
He's definitely the
People
kind
are
of-
just coming out as predators.
No, see,
Like,
Joe Biden's definitely the kind of person to erect a statue of him holding a baby in one hand, like a gun in the other.
Joe Biden's the fella from Far Cry 5.
A gold
Joseph C.
Yeah, Joseph C.
No, I reckon like they just battled him up Joe Exotic. Like.
Have you ever seen The Dictator with,
Yeah.
Yeah, Sacha Baron Cohen.
yeah, do you know the bit at the end where
No,
he's
like-
promising democracy and everyone's at the booth and everyone is at the other booth and then the tank rolls along and everyone has to run away from the tank to his one?
No, I saw this thing. It's like American debates. It's like two guys roaring at each other. And Russian debates, just Putin looking into a mirror. That's right. He's just sitting there looking into the darkness at himself.
There is a Russian debate. It's known as a Russian risk. Basically, if you try.
They need Vasily Kamatsky in office.
No, they need Stalinbank.
No, they need Vasily.
But I'd say that whole COVID thing with Trump, it was probably a fake kind of, I don't know, show he's strong or something like that. But he's not, I don't think he would have recovered that fast. Like, you know, like what was it in an interview or something he was saying? They tested my DNA and it wasn't DNA, it was the USA. Yeah, America.
And-
I can hear him pulling out a Bible and
All pile
Like
of
a
fireworks
assault
come out
rifle.
the back. All pile of fireworks come out in the back.
Yeah.
And Eagle flies down.
No, but he's out of hospital now. Like he's back in the White House. And he took like
He was back in the White House for a
Yeah,
few
he
days.
did. Even if he did have it, he did some fairly stupid stuff. What did he like? He did
He
a
was in a
drive-by
car
with
with,
like
yeah.
6 people.
Yeah.
There's more cases in the White House apparently than there is in the province of
In
Munster.
terms of percentage, I'd say America has the most people in power with COVID than any other country.
Probably. Because he.
But no, China is just kind of off doing its own thing, not reporting on anything.
No,
Like,
do we
they're-
reckon-
India has like
They're
1 million cases.
Yeah,
And that's just the ones they've reported.
Do we reckon China?
Pardon me. I wonder-
Do you reckon they made the coronavirus or not? Like,
I don't know. It's kind of it's like there was that one woman, the scientist, wasn't she? She was like she was saying she's able to prove it. She's probably dead.
yeah, I was
or
going to say,
something.
what is she?
Oh,
doing?
yeah.
Probably
the
dead by
Chinese
now of the
one.
Chinese.
What can prove if the government had any involvement with
Yes.
it?
Yeah.
She committed suicide by shooting herself in the back of the head.
In
I
the
shot
back.
myself in the back
Multiple
Like,
times.
Have you ever seen It's Always Sunny when they go to the water park and he's there talking to the girl and he's like, if you were born in China, you would be the head of some factory by now. Or they would have put you down a river because you're a girl.
No, what's that show he's on? I forget what it's called, but it's the one, I think it's on Apple TV. It's about Trump now. It's the commie rule. That's it.
Commie rule, yeah.
No, commie rule.
Is it?
It's like it's like I think it's about one of his.
They're still going on about the Cold War.
No, it's
It's
about
commie rule.
Trump, but there's a fella. His name's like his second name's Commie anyway. But
Sure,
he was
you
kind of
mentioned-
let go by Trump. Trump's played by Brendan Gleeson. Apparently, it's not supposed to be brilliant. I mean, the actual story and everything. Apparently, it's not supposed to be very good. But Brendan Gleeson's alright. At some point, you kind of nearly I know he's an Egypt, but you kind of nearly feel bad for Trump.
Really? You feel bad for a man that's not.
No, it's just the amount of he gets.
Yeah, but
Like-
you're like, he's not a choice.
I don't.
I mean, is it-
I don't like him, but I still think he's getting a lot of slack.
And it's all deserved. Have you seen him eat a pizza?
Probably.
Jack immediately starts arguing for Trump and his brain just shuts down off completely.
Jack was
He
out
starts
and make
stammering
America great
his
again.
words.
I tried to get one off my brother when he went to America. He was in San Diego, and I asked him to bring me back a MAGA hat, and he said no because he probably would have been shot.
It's like, sir, what's this new bag?
But I don't think anyone in the history of the world has ever gotten a TV show just to take the piss out of someone, and then this is the news. I know he's an Egypt and everything, and he shouldn't have done 3/4 of the stuff
Shouldn't
he's
have
ever
ran.
done. Yeah, he shouldn't have ran ever. But, he's getting a lot of
funny.
slack for it, man.
We can agree, his economy is really strong.
No,
It's good for me.
It's dead now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everyone's economy
Yeah.
is dead now.
Yeah, fair
Just
enough.
rip economy.
Apparently, we had to pay about, I think, already in 9 billion. Ireland had to pay about 9 billion in just COVID payments alone.
It is what it is.
No, but what was I going to say? Oh yeah, no, I've seen videos of Trump before he got into politics. It actually seemed kind of something.
Did you see him
Yeah.
in the WWE?
Yeah, that's
Have you seen that video?
Did you see him at Home Alone?
Have you seen that video of him? I think he's. I don't know if it was before or after he got elected, but he's rushing somewhere and he's like, "I need your car." Writes this woman a check for his car, and then their 2 children are in the back.
Yeah, and
and he's like, "I don't got time for you. I don't got time to move them out of here. I'll buy your children too."
No, but
I'm your father now.
who would ever think the man from Home Alone would be president? Not Macaulay Culkin.
Did you see the
guy
fake
whose
tweet?
parents robbed most of his wealth? He had to divorce.
You know all the things he did with saucepans and stuff in his house. Watch him do that in the White House, set up traps at every door.
Just down the stairs.
Did you see the fake tweet? It
He
might
hired
have
the
been
US
fake.
military to
It's like-
try invade the White House.
What Trump tweeted, it might have been fake. It was probably fake. And it's, everyone disrespected me, but I didn't see anyone else show Kevin where the lobby was.
Yeah, that was definitely.
And I was like, okay, that's probably enough to get me to
No.
vote for him.
If that wasn't fake, though, that's something really.
But I saw clips of the vice presidential debate.
Oh Jesus!
One where Mike Pence.
Lyland on his head.
Yes. What? How didn't you notice that?
No, but
It's not like he's a thick head of hair or anything.
He's just white.
yeah,
His
his hair is so white. If it lands on Adam's head, you wouldn't even see it.
I'd say he's used
Black
to
hair
it.
now, so.
Yeah.
I'd say he's used to it. He goes home to a traveler's site. He just He just sits there and has a beer.
Man,
and
we're-
takes off the suit.
Mike Pence lives in the outback. He's just used to having.
No, he's just no.
He lives in Oklahoma.
He goes home in the evening and just sits like this. And let's all fly London.
Yeah, but it's just kind of like
My
He
name's
lives in
Mark
Ohio.
My name's Mark Pace.
I don't think he even talks like that, does he?
No, he's kind of weird.
It's
I
just
think-
your normal
Kind
American.
of weird up the line, isn't it?
I think
probably-
in this day and age, if Joe Exotic did run again, he would.
Oh yeah, he would. I mean, better the fact he's in jail.
He would
like,
get some position of power.
Imagine like
Is he still locked up, or
Imagine
did he
six,
get power?
free up my guy.
Free up my guy. He did not wrong. System's corrupt.
imagine no,
Just from the images I've seen of the debate and Mike Pence as well, he always looks like he's just about to have a mental breakdown. He always looks
He
like
looks-
He's on the
he
verge of
looks,
tears.
he looks feral, for lack of a better word. He looks like he's just found society.
He's just been like imported to Texas.
Abandoned
He just
humanity.
came and he blew it from a stupid film.
Oh, I'd say this thing of him having COVID is pure handy for, or well, Trump having COVID is pure handy for him because now everyone's forgotten about his taxes. Because like, what did you pay? Like only $750?
Yeah, $750.
Less than like a teacher's one. Like that's just stupid. But what? How much? What do you? I know he said. I know he's always like, oh, I paid so much more in different taxes. But you still have to pay those taxes.
Funny thing is, his tie probably costs more.
Huh?
Like his tie probably costs more.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, you know, his excuse was, oh, I pay so much in other taxes. But it's kind of like you still have to pay that tax.
That's the footballer's excuse, yeah.
Just because, like, that's like me going, oh, I didn't show up for work because I was volunteering at a homeless shelter. It's like you can't just not show up for work that you're getting
Well,
paid for,
imagine
and then
if
you
you-
just go off and do something else.
Imagine him using that excuse.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I can't be president. I'm too busy.
Yeah.
Sorry, can't be president, too busy at church.
I've just looked at our sheet of ideas, and I wasn't in yesterday when you were coming up with these.
No, wonder why you weren't in on
Subway bread is not bread. I want the backstory to
Yes.
this right
Subway
now.
bread in Ireland is officially not bread because
Clay.
it's too sugary.
Yeah.
What we've all been eating is cake.
It's here in the book as well. Subway bread is not bread, and it doesn't say anything else.
So yeah,
Because
basically,
it's not bread.
it's only it's
What is it?
all right.
It's cake. It's
No.
too sugary.
I
so
don't-
it's
no,
Do they still call it a sandwich or do they just call it a meat
No.
cake?
Yes,
no,
they're
no.
calling it a sandwich.
So
A vegetarian cake.
it's only in Ireland. Like, in the court decided, oh yeah, that's not bread.
This was
like,
probably
This
just to make
went to
them.
court, and they had
I
to
love-
take-
Yeah, they went to the High Court.
I love how they have. They don't like charge Apple or anything like that, but Subway they're like, okay,
No.
now you have to pay more sugar tax.
I don't care you owe me 13 billion. The real issue here is that bread.
What's
No,
your,
it's not even the bread. Now they have to pay way more sugar tax because they're basically considered to be selling meat cake.
What's your go-to Subway bread?
None.
Or just Subway
Italian
or
herbs and cheese.
I don't.
Italian
I go
herb
next
cheese,
doors
so-
to
as I
Donkey
do.
Fords. Hell yeah.
Jonathan, what's your Subway bread go-to?
I've been to Subway like 4 or 5 times.
What have you got?
How
Like,
dare you?
what
My
have you
whole
ordered?
life I've been in there
What?
once because I was dragging
Meatball
them there.
marinara, really.
I left the place.
Meatball marinara is basic, but it is
It is nice.
elite.
I've had like some experiences in Subway. Like I forget where it was. I think it's out by Castle Troy. Do you know, by
Yeah.
UL?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. I was eating a Subway in there, and then there's just some comes up to me. He like I was terrified as well because I was like 8. So I was just sitting at my chair. I had like a foot long, so I was like eating one half of it, and then this just comes up to me. Like he just sits at my table and starts eating my other half. I was like, okay, what's happening?
The chicken pizziola is just it's top tier.
The two you just toast, the two is bread.
Yeah.
So, how are you?
Cheers.
Jack, but look on the birds. It could have been scary. It could have been all bloody.
he just takes a bite of my sandwich. Just like I don't remember having that much ketchup in it. It's all blood. So what we've all been eating is cake with meat in it.
We've been lied to the whole time.
I have been in Subway twice. Once was I was in town with you, and the other one was when I was in town with you. Well,
Yes,
I didn't even buy
Yeah.
anything.
Just
either
say
of those
you,
times.
so
He walked in.
I
no
sat,
one knows who you're talking
I
to.
sat down and I just drank a drink I had from somewhere else.
So the Killary trip got cancelled this morning. We were meant to go to Killary.
Yeah.
Because lockdown 2.0 is going, boys.
It's rolling on.
Yeah,
I don't think we're going.
I think,
I'd say we're
I
not
think
going to
it'll
be
get
caught.
pushed back again.
to be honest, no, I think we should have went into level 5 from the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, I, as much as I don't want to go into level 5 and all that.
It makes
Yeah.
no difference to you. This is just if you go to school or not.
No, but no, obviously I don't want to go into level 5. Like, it's just kind of, it's boring.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like, are you really willing to gamble with, like, you know, tens of people's lives?
You're
You know.
really on about boring. You have to defend your house from midgets.
No, but,
And not I.
no, but even if we go to level 5, we still have to go to school.
Yeah, that makes no sense to me.
It doesn't. If you need
Why
to
don't
lock
you
it
just-
down, lock it down.
Like, imagine that 10 people come in, eyes red, their like skins turn white, it's borderline transparent, and they're
No,
just
but, like-
coughing up blood.
So what,
It's like, oh,
There's 4
well.
of us here, right, in school.
Yeah.
If we were level 5, we could still come in here and sit down. But if we went outside, we'd have to be broken up. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's just stupid because
There's
it's kind of like,
there's not enough monitoring
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
or
even if there was,
over.
why?
no, you
The guards do nothing. I swear, all you need to do is have a 50-year note, and the guards are gone.
but it's kind of like-
disclaimer, don't do that.
Don't
it doesn't
try and
matter.
bribe.
Yeah, they won't
Police
take anything
officers.
below.
You know, it doesn't
Don't
matter
take
what.
change.
Like, this school
You
will
know,
never be
exactly.
prepared for like if COVID does come into it. You know, this was, what was it? Designed in like the late 1700s. It's not prepared for like a bloody a global pandemic. You know,
Yeah, this place has been here
the
since.
freaking hallways
the French
are about like
Revolution.
3 people wide.
It's probably been built for the Black Plague, but not for this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the
this-
hallways are about 3 people wide. They're not. You know, you can't really
Yeah.
social distance.
You're allowed to identify as whatever you want.
Even a 1-meter stick.
I identify as under 6 foot. You can stop calling me tall now.
No, you're 6 foot.
But
I
yeah,
took it
I
the other
think-
day. I'm 6'2", and I'd be 6'3" in shoes.
But I think we should have just already have went into level 5.
So,
it's just
What happened was, I think, like, today is what, Friday? Last
Yeah.
Saturday, I think, like, the government were told to put us into,
yeah,
level
Netflix,
5.
wasn't it?
Yeah. but
It
they're
was
like,
recommended by who?
Netflix, the national, what was it? National Health Emergency.
Yeah, they're-
Yeah,
That
something like that.
emergency
And
of health or something like that. I don't know what the.
So level
they
5.
recommended level 5 complete lockdown with keeping schools open. I don't think that
That's stupid,
schools would manage to
because
keep
like
open.
it's kind of like, say if one person has it, like one of us brings
Yeah.
it in.
One of us brings
most
it in.
Their group has it.
Plastic sheets and
No, but
masks
See,
won't do too much. Like if there is COVID in the school, everyone's
See,
getting COVID.
what the regulations are now, at least I think, are like one person comes in and if they're suspected to have COVID, that entire year has to go. Not the school. The school doesn't have to shut
Yeah,
down
no.
unless they're confirmed.
Yeah,
I thought it was
There's
just
one
the-
confirmed case.
the classes.
the school has to shut
No,
down.
so what I'd
There
say
was-
is, if I had it now, right,
Yeah.
you 3 all have to get tested.
Yeah, we all have to get
And I think
tested.
everyone
The whole
in my
year
class
has
gets
to
tested.
go away.
Yeah,
I used to stay at home, and if you have to stay for 2 weeks,
Yeah.
and then if you're positive, everyone you come into contact with, all get tested.
Yeah,
It
but even
spreads
in primary
so
schools,
fast.
it's stupid. They don't have to wear masks.
Yeah.
Even when they're on buses, I don't think they don't have
No,
to
they,
wear
they
masks.
do, I think.
No, they don't.
So I
like,
think
I think
it's-
they do in
it's on
schools
Are
now.
you sure
Yeah.
you're watching children?
Huh?
Are
I
you?
have a sister in primary school.
No, my
No, they don't
brother.
have to. They don't have to wear masks. They're
My
just like
brother still
split
brings
into
in
such
masks.
No, but they're just split up into 4 groups. But even still, they like rotate the groups. So it's kind of like, why? You're
No,
just making.
I
you're
reckon,
just
like,
stupid.
If we get put in level 5 and the schools stay open, the teachers will probably go on strike. Like. The teachers will probably go on strike.
Well, yeah, most
So I don't want to work.
I think
they wouldn't
90% of parents won't send their children in either.
Yeah, but that's
Two people,
it's just kind of like, why wouldn't you do it online? I know they're kind of like, oh, so the online thing isn't working for some people. Well, I don't really fancy
We're
dying.
in TY, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, like for other students, you know,
It does,
I don't
man.
fancy
The
dying just because some
podcast.
Aegis can't
Yeah,
use
I know.
Zoom.
Yeah, we can't do this. Hi, what happens if we get locked down? We try to do this over Zoom.
We'll probably
left.
go back to
Yeah,
teams.
Discord or
No,
something.
no. Do you want to try? Serious? Do you want to try to do this?
We could, yeah.
Wait, no,
Okay,
we
I'd
should
be
just
fine
do
with
it
that.
through you know, in some games it's like regulated the mic, like the level of it, so all of them sound bad. We need to do that. So Brian's
I mean, like, we're recording this on a phone, like, so we could probably all.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll
Yeah.
get the mic soon.
Yeah. Improvement coming.
Do you want me to
We're all going to be fine. Actually, no, I'll be fine, and then the three of you will just be lagging all over the place. It's like, Adam, boop, boop.
I don't know what I'm gonna do if we go like full lockdown again, though. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna actually do.
What am I gonna do? You know what I'm about to do. I'm about to take care of my children.
Because like it's probably gonna be really cold. So, but like, I don't know. It's gonna be so annoying now if we get locked down again. Like,
Yeah.
because last time it was like we were really good weather. It was mid to summer. Like when
We got off the junior cert, and that's all anyone really cared about.
Yeah,
But then it started branching into summer, and everyone was like,
But
no.
see, we're all talking about school. We keep forgetting about some people want to go out and play ball.
What's the situation with sports?
I
I'd
think,
imagine if they shut down, that's it.
yeah, I know.
Yeah, but even now, like training, like soccer and
Yeah.
rugby and all that.
When they shut
And
down,
they're-
I'd say training's off. The actual
The-
proper
the-
matches are going to keep going.
No, the matches and the cups, they're all cancelled now.
But the
Okay.
Well, the
GA,
rugby ones are anyway.
the
Mine-
GA can't.
Well, I'd say the rugby ones definitely.
No, I think the
the
like,
ones with like full contact, maybe.
not the professional ones, but I'd say it's like just the training ones, children ones. Like
The UFC found such a good loophole around it. They have an island, Yas Island in Abu Dhabi,
Mhm.
and
Yeah, sure, like,
they just have all of that like
I doubt-
isolated.
I doubt the
for
government's
fighters.
over there care. Like,
They don't. People don't go over to spectate that though, right?
I think select amount of journalists and
Oh yeah, that makes
like
sense.
like
People do.
the president of the UFC and
like soccer basically.
yeah,
Journalists, players, and maybe one or two.
yeah, but like even like we have
journalists
rugby.
and photographers.
No, but we have rugby training. But like, there's no way you can socially distance in
Oh, yeah.
rugby.
Yeah.
Like, in rugby, all you can do is maybe fitness. But it's literally it's called a
Tactically.
contact sport.
Yeah, Troy Deeney, the Watford captain, he came out and everyone was having a go at him because when football came back, he didn't want to go back because his newborn son had like breathing complications already, and he didn't want to compromise that.
But the GA have stopped all matches. I think. Like they're not because
Yeah.
of the government. They've just decided to.
I mean, it makes sense. Most like
They wouldn't
sports,
be
like-
able to make money off of the gate,
No, not definitely. Not.
and
No, but yeah, sure, that's
Yeah.
that's all they're going to make money off of, wouldn't that be?
But like a lot of like in England.
sure TV.
Hmm?
TV.
No, but in England, a lot of
It's
the
not really
a
paid.
lot of like League One clubs
Yeah.
have started to fall like in the championship.
No,
I
but
think-
like soccer, they can rake in enough money just from the TV alone. But
No.
stuff like GAA, they can't.
No, but like
Yeah.
I mean like the
it wouldn't be
lower
worth it.
the lower divisions of soccer, like where they wouldn't get watched much. They're kind of relying on to get like they're finished. That's it.
And plus,
Yeah.
soccer, on average, most people are afraid to engage in contact with someone because it's so easy to
Yeah.
fake an injury.
The Premier League, you've said if they get locked down again, it's over, isn't it?
I think so.
So
Um,
like, if they got locked down today, Everton have the title.
No,
Yeah,
I
they're
think
first.
they'll cancel.
No, they've said that like if they get shut down, the league's over. Like they're not going.
Yeah, I think they'll null and void it.
Oh, I thought that they just give it to whoever first. No.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
Italian clubs were expected to have fans like up to 30% of stadium capacity
That's not gonna happen. No, it's-
with fans. That was about
Italian.
2 weeks ago. And now COVID is spiking in Italy again, and some of the clubs are pulling out of matches.
Yeah, we had our highest one. We had our highest amount of cases. Like I think it was yesterday or the day before. But it wasn't. It wasn't a huge rise. Like it was 611 from 605. But it's still kind of showing that this whole level 3 lockdown. It's not working. Even now, like I can't really even see any drastic measures being taken to prevent it.
But it's really high in the north, isn't it?
Yeah, they're getting about 900 or so.
They've
Like
got
a day.
more months and they've got like a third.
Yes, they're
population.
gonna way smaller population.
Hmm?
They have less land, a way smaller population.
Yeah, but it's because it's part of Britain. So people who are
Yeah, they have to
trying
follow
to
Britain.
escape it from London,
They
they're
come over.
bringing it.
You know, lads, just blame the Queen.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, what has England ever given us?
I mean,
Top Gear and Grand Tour, that's pretty much it.
the
Richard
Queen
Hamilton.
doesn't really have to worry about anything.
Like-
She's just here forever.
No,
I
no,
swear
no.
she's just-
No, I'd say the moment she starts showing signs of any sort of illness, they're just gonna transfer her consciousness.
No, no.
They got a cyborg body ready for her.
No, I'd say
Mr. House.
the minute she like starts showing like any signs, they just put her down.
Oh yeah, and then
Just take her back.
that's actually another thing. Whenever royalty dies now, they have a massive thing where they set pigeons off from the roof of, well, Big Ben or something. Then they have like two like months of just straight mourning.
Imagine us
Only
doing that.
things on the TV are going to be like things reminding you that the Queen is dead, and there's just going to be sad music playing.
Imagine us doing that like, for Michael D. What, just like a small, like
No,
a picture of
see,
him beside it.
Willie
down.
O.
Just a small picture.
Michael.
Michael, he's in a box. Oh.
Cancelling it. So that's it. Tear it down.
No, the transitions have been abysmal.
Wow.
They've been
Nothing
beautiful.
great.
What are you on about? We went from like topic to topic beautifully. You didn't even know there was a transition
We've got a
because
sheet here,
it was so smooth.
We went from number 1 to number 2. No, we went from 1 to like 3.
Yeah.
And then we kind of just.
That's because
Oh,
Adam
going
was
in
wondering
order.
about the subway bridge.
Yeah, because I was looking at that sheet.
No, I tried. Yeah. I tried to go on to Uncle Ben's. I was like, oh yeah, America's gone so sensitive.
So anyway,
No.
Uncle Ben,
Yeah.
they
Who
just
else in America is sensitive to
They-
Spider-Man when he goes shopping for rice?
they have just changed. They've just changed it. The company,
Okay,
no one was
Uncle Ben,
complaining
no.
about it. They just decided, you know what?
So
Yeah, let's change it. One of the most iconic Uncle Bens there ever were. I'm pretty sure there's 2, if not 3.
does Ben? They're called what? Ben's original.
Ben's original.
Yeah, Ben's original.
Such a bad name.
And they got rid of their man on the box. Oh, it was.
It's like calling McDonald's just Donald's.
It's called like calling Supermax mildly interesting Max.
Possibly poisonous food.
Mildly interesting Max.
Did you
Quite
see?
interesting Max.
McDonald's recently started using fresh beef.
What they haven't.
eaten before.
Yeah.
Horse.
Wasn't that a thing? Like, meow meow.
Oh, remember like the time like, Tesco had like beef burgers, but they're actually horses. Remember that?
What?
3 years ago. Like
No.
Tesco are selling beef burgers, but it was.
Wasn't that a thing like the Chinese place? It's over somewhere. I don't know. But like anyway, they didn't have
Oh.
any meat
Wait, besides the.
beside the Maxwell, near Rio's.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's a
That
different
one.
like.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
Jesus.
in Limerick.
Oh, God.
Yeah, they.
What are you on about here? Because I used to eat from there.
Yeah, I know.
I'm getting worried now.
Just take your
temperature there, Jack.
That wasn't
20.
chicken.
Have I been eating cat for like
No.
ages now?
No, it was
No,
horse.
Huh?
The chicken was horse. Not even good bits of horse. It was the muscle.
Well, horse tastes like chicken now.
Or horse, like one thing we got like.
Not.
This is me.
There was one in costume.
See, everyone
is yummy.
See, you can tell it's the muscle. Ever notice that when you're eating it, some of it's
Damn,
kind
actually,
of
that chicken looking pretty sus.
Yep.
Yo, chicken wings pretty sus over there.
God damn
There's
it.
no chicken wings there.
I'm
Literally just have
broken.
it
I'm
baptized
broken.
in
I just learned I've been eating horse.
Yeah, sure, we probably all have like. So Tesco was selling horse burgers for Mike.
Sure, you didn't know it. You know now. It's done.
I mean, it's not like I haven't eaten.
I mean, that's
You
probably-
knew about it.
That's probably one of the few things that is just. There's numerous amounts in Ireland. I swear to God, every time you pass in your car, there's going to be a horse behind the fence every like what,
Either
1 or
way,
2 miles.
horse tastes good.
Shut up, Jack.
Horse
Don't
tastes
eat
good with
horse.
curry.
Jack.
Yes, horse.
I will.
Jack, look, it's all in the past, but you probably have a life expectancy of like 20.
He probably had one to begin with. Sure, we
Jack's
live in
developing
Limerick.
liver was shot.
Jack had
See,
started bleeding. for the
You
last
were
3
originally
years.
going to live past 20. You weren't in Limerick, but you ate horse in Limerick. So now,
What, do you reckon he was just like.
Jack is one with Limerick City.
Do you reckon like.
Jack is one with horse.
Horse.
I am 50% horse. That's why I run so fast.
You know what? With that,
Jack beat me in a foot race
Jack.
once. I'm sad to say it, but Jack did beat me
Jack,
in a
why
foot
the
race.
fuck?
It's because I had the power of the horse.
No,
Just
Jack's
laughing
gonna
at
be
you
getting flashbacks from now on. Now he's gonna come home knowing this. He's gonna be all depressed, and they're gonna be like, "Why the long face?"
oh god damn it.
Nothing, man.
Away from, we're gonna have to edit so much of this.
Sorry,
out.
no, this is
What?
all getting edited.
Sorry, no, I'm just wondering, why do like some places use horse? and
because they
not
can't
chicken?
afford anything else. Moving
Yeah,
on.
Yeah, but like, no, but seriously,
See, look,
surely
okay.
a horse is more
No,
expensive
look,
than a
look, alright. Look,
was.
think about it, right? Chicken is this big. Horse, big. See, you get more meat.
Big horse.
I feel bad for
Sure, it's
people
not
who are
that
listening to this audio only.
What?
I feel bad for people listening to this audio only, and there's no cameras in the room, so it is audio only.
Yeah.
They have to
Oh,
listen
yeah,
to us go, oh, it looks like this.
Yeah. and-
It's about. No, we'll put like an image of it up.
Jonathan, you have your fantasy
We
team
just-
made, yeah?
We just show a PNG with the watermarks on of a chicken. We show a PNG of the watermarks on the horse.
Well,
So anyway, topic.
topic now.
Fantasy football, me and Jonathan haven't made.
I need to try and find mine.
You can go.
It's we can.
We'll observe from the
Check back in a
sidelines.
while.
Right, Mr. Moore, hold on. I did terrible this week.
I got 60 points this week.
I got like 35.
You're on top of the table still, aren't you?
Lovely.
No, Keenest.
Today on the Witchins podcast. Cause.
Who's your captain last week?
Kevin De Bruyne.
That's a fast one. That's a
He didn't do much, did he?
That's an old one.
He did better than my captain. Oh no, my captain was James Rodriguez. I got 36 points.
Oh, I didn't do well. Yeah, so I would have been better off if I didn't have too much centre backs.
I got rid of Jamie Vardy last week because
I lost.
he had a knock.
I got rid of Son, and then he went on a mad one.
I got rid of Vardy because he had a knock.
Speaking of people going on mad ones, man, you had a good win.
I don't want to.
You're 16th in the table.
What?
How was that for you?
What?
It's not good.
What?
We were looking forward to the Champions League. We're worried about the rank 16.
No, you were looking forward to the championship.
Oh, I thought you were on about actual things that were cool.
In terms of genuine relegation, I think Fulham, Southampton. Actually, no, maybe not Southampton. Danny Ings might just
That's gnarly.
go on a tear.
But
That's absolutely.
You thought West Ham were going to get relegated.
yeah, Everton are number one now.
Everton are good in Europe.
Number.
Sore Leeds. And that's confirmed.
But I think that's it for this week.
Yeah, we're gonna leave it there because
Give it
the
to
bell-
Jack. Jack gets round.
Yeah, the bell is about to ring and we have lunch to eat. So
I don't.